The beauty of success lies in failing and supporting yourself to stand up again. As we fail and learn, we get one step closer to success. Here we are with 30 powerful habits for unstoppable success. I hope you're ready, so let's begin. Number 1, nourishing the mind. I feel nothing is as important as taking care of your mind. We can do little things that make our mind peaceful and more focused. It can be a 5-minute simple guided meditation or anything that makes your mind relaxed for a while. It can be talking to a person you love or doing something that relieves you of the burden that might be present for some reason. So I feel nourishing the mind is that thing we should focus on. Number 2 is one health move. It can be any health move that we can make during the day. It can be a simple yoga, for few minutes, like 10 minutes, or some stretching, walking, strength training, cardio, or any kind of movement that is good for your health. Because we feel this is a long-term game and we need to focus on our health for such reasons. Number 3, opening the asset gate. We have to open the gates to assets, means something that helps grow our money. So it can be starting with a simple job or freelancing or doing a business or having any other ideas or means to make more money, right? So at least to open one asset gate or plan about it. And that's how you start the journey to financial growth. Number 4, spark of observation. The more we observe in our everyday circumstances, how people react, how people behave with us, we can choose whom to talk to and whom to let go of. And this is important. Next habit is the learn switch. We should always be eager to learn something new, something important and relevant to our situation. It can be learning something about life transformation, because I love life transformation and it's important for me. So you can have your own reasons, but have that learn switch. At least watch one video or read one blog which teaches you something about you want to grow. Number 6 is reading mode on, and it's wonderful. The more we learn and read about some interesting topics, it can be fiction, non-fiction, or any kind of books that we love, we have a lot to learn. And this learning is important when it's coming from experienced people and their writings. So it's a very good habit. At least even for a few minutes we should dedicate our time to reading. Number 7, accepting and loving yourself. This is important because we get so busy doing this, that, A, B, C, D, that we forget I. I is yourself, your soul, your sacred soul. The more you focus on loving yourself, the more you fill yourself with love and the good things that matter to you, the more you are about to share that to the world. So this is important. And of course, acceptance is equally important. We must accept our mistakes, move on, and yet accept ourselves for being who we are. Because we are learning and we will slowly learn. So we don't need to repent or blame ourselves for everything. Rather, accept, love, and move on. Number 8, space for self. We get so occupied with a lot of things that we forget that we need some time and space for relaxation. And this space is important. Even if it's for 15 minutes or 20 minutes a day, we need that honorable or important space to rejuvenate ourselves for a better life. Number 9, the 2 must-dos. Now it can be the most important things, the most important choices you want to have in your life. For example, you can say, I want to be a photographer and a part-time content writer. I'm just giving an example. You can have your own consideration and choose the 2 must-dos that you must have in your life. It can be related to financial, health, wealth, or relationships. It depends. Number 10, special time with loved ones. Of course, we do a lot of things, but if we have some time to spend with our loved ones, we'll feel better, we'll feel more connected, and that's what life is mostly about, the connections and how we make others feel. Okay, number 11, your financial blueprint. You need to design your simple blueprint to financial growth. For example, first, planning on your emergency funds, saving some money for emergencies. Number 2, you can think about insurance like health and life insurance. Number 3, you can plan on, growing your money, first building your income, growing your assets, and investing in the right funds or in anything that is sensible. Of course, for these things, I would recommend you listen to a financial advisor who has experience in all this, who can guide you better. But have your financial blueprint in check. Number 12, the no thought moments. So we can give a few gaps, like right now, for 5 seconds. I'll count and you will give a gap, okay? No thinking and no cheating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So just like that, create more moments of gaps for 5 seconds at as many time as possible, right? Throughout your day. You will always have some moment when you can give some gap. And this gap giving moment helps grow your awareness and help you choose better without getting trapped completely into the stream of thoughts. Number 13, eating right, sleeping tight. These two things, eating right, at least making that one choice of at least being careful with either your breakfast or lunch or dinner. At least one meal should be healthy for yourself. And then while sleeping, even if you may say that I have to work late night or whatever the reason is, whatever time you're getting for sleep, it's better you sleep well for that time. If you're feeling tired and you feel like sleeping, when that sleepiness comes, you have to give it the fullest attention. Rather than neglecting it or skipping the sleep, it's better you give that rest to your body and rejuvenate yourself. Number 14, breathing exercises. Sometimes the stress relievers can be your breathing patterns. The way you breathe, there are videos on pranayama and other techniques that can help alter your breathing in a profound way, helping you relieve stress. Number 15, intuitive flow. Now, there are moments when you have planned your life, like you will do this, you will you will work out, you will have good food, but there are still moments when you can just be yourself and just allow everything to arise from your soul. It's like intuitively allowing yourself to do whatever you love. It can be watching a fun clip, or talking to a friend you love, or going to the terrace and listening to the favorite songs of yours. It can be anything. So it comes at the moment intuitively, and you take that intuitive choice whenever you get time. Number 16 is watching people's success stories. The more we watch other people's success stories, we'll get to know their stories, we'll know how they crafted their path to success despite the failure. So that's important. Number 17, mastering one thing. So I already talked about the two important to-dos. Now, what's that one thing that you must absolutely master, that you want to master? Think about that. For example, for me, it's life transformation, helping people transform their lives, and including mine as well. So this is what I want to master. It can be anything related to your circumstances, and you have to make your choice. Next move is the humble gesture. There will be moments when you will have achievements, there will be moments when you will have failure. In both situations, humbleness and sticking your feet to the ground matters the most. So what is that gesture that makes you feel humble? Like you can wake up early in the morning and pray to the skies, or bow down to the sun, just letting them know, letting the creation know that you are grateful for this life. So this can be a moment of humbleness. Number 19, wish listing your favorite courses. Yes, upgrading your skill is another thing that we need to focus on. So you will get a lot of free courses on YouTube, and again, if you want some paid courses, there are other platforms. You know it well. You can research more on that on YouTube, and you will figure out some courses that you need to do immediately for the immediate skills that you want to upgrade, right? Again, don't be in a hurry with these courses. Just take your time and, pick the right ones for developing your skills. Number 20 is exploring the spiritual side. All the materialistic things you achieve in life, but still there will be one spark that is left to be ignited, and that's your spirit. So if you can focus on that spiritual side, watch some spiritual videos and content, read spiritual books, and understand what the teachers are trying to point out at, you will feel much more peace than ever before. You will get the greatest of wisdoms and the most meaningful life you can ever have. Again, number 21, lightening someone's burden. When you feel somebody is feeling anxious for some reason and you get an opportunity of sharing things, do so. That way the person will feel lighter, and you will feel grateful that you can be helpful to somebody in certain ways. So that is a great thing to do in life. Number 22, guiding someone toward the light. If somebody is being in the darkness, or somebody needs knowledge about something, wisdom about something, then you can always act as a guide if you have experience in that, and tell them how they can improve in that thing. So that is important. Number 23, taking breaks for fun time. So again, you will have business, you will have all that stuff, but again, you can take some breaks for vacations, holidays, or just a single day outing on the weekend, okay, with your friends, or just be childlike, just have some fun time to allow your soul to replenish to the fullest, okay. Number 24, self-care and personality. Again, caring for yourself, knowing how to upgrade yourself is one of the biggest assets you can have in your life. So you can acquire the greatest of wealth, but if you're not developing yourself and your personality, what's the use of that wealth, right? So always focus on this aspect. Number 25, communication confidence. Sometimes you have a lot to say to the world, but you don't know how to convey that confidently. Then comes the communication part. Of course, the non-verbal part is always there, your gestures, the way you present yourself. But communication plays a great role. If you can be confident in expressing your emotions properly, then you can hit the bullseye and let people know what you are trying to convey, and that is important. So this is an interesting thing to focus on. Number 26 is not overstressing yourself. Figure out where the stress comes from, and have a solution-oriented approach toward it. Even if it feels tough in the beginning, and we all go through this thing, but again, we can always figure out a way. We can always have a solution toward the betterment. So always know how you can end that excessive stress, because you don't deserve that. You are not here for overstressing yourself. Number 27, a perspective beyond achievements. You can have physical achievements of certifications, awards, and whatnot, but ultimately, the success perspective lies in you as a human being, how you are growing from inside. How successful are you from inside, not outside? People can see that you have this, that, but only you know what you have inside. Is it the feelings of gratefulness and fulfillment, or is it emptiness, repent, feeling sad about what you could have done but you didn't do, right? So these are important aspects. You have to change that perspective. 28, refining your cause. So the more you want to improve your results, the more you need to focus on the cause, the steps that you're taking. The more you refine that, make it better and better and better through practice, not by forcing yourself. Through practice, it will come. Then your results will get better and better and better. Next, listening to your heart, which means your soul. So, there are situations when you have to listen to your mind. You have to act logically. But there are also events when you need to have that emotional side going. For example, let me put you to a job which you absolutely hate. How will it go? Logically, you will know that this is the step that you need to take, but emotionally and soulfully, you're not ready for it. You don't want it. So always look for that balance of logic and emotion. Listen to your soul, heart, and from there, pick the right logical steps. Combine them together for a greater success. Number 30, being who you are. Ultimately, people will say, you shouldn't be this way or you shouldn't be that way. This is wrong about you. They will judge you, and there will also be people who will encourage you. But ultimately, you gotta be who you are. Of course, you will learn your lessons from people, from circumstances, from yourself. But ultimately, you're not trying to change yourself in a way that you cannot be yourself. Then it's not worth your time and attention. So that's it, guys. These were the 30 habits I strongly felt I should share with you, because these are something which I personally follow for my growth, and I feel I should share with you so that you can have your own growth. Thank you so much. Do share in the comments how you liked it, and we have more content in the iCard and description for your convenience. You can have more on self-growth and development as we are planning for more content in future. Thank you so much, guys. Keep your love coming, and always stay connected with this channel, because our motive is to transform lives, starting with the little steps that we can take. So that's it, guys. Do like, share, subscribe, and keep loving. Thank you.